Infertility can be so stressful. It is such a challenging time, but the great news is there are ways to travel through this a little better. Using some relaxation, self-care, thinking tools, relationship tools can all really help you to cope a little bit better. So, starting off with something really key as breathing. Now, it can sound really simple, but I use a little trick called 7-11 breathing in, just to get you to breathe a little bit deeper. So breathe in for 7 and out for 11. And when we enable ourselves to just breathe a bit more deeply, we take a moment and we actually initiate our body's natural relaxation response. So you're actually counteracting some of the stress and the way that it's impacting you and your body. Because often we can feel stress in certain areas like our neck or our shoulders or tightness. Breathing into those areas can really help start that relaxation process, and is something simple that you can do in any moment. Akin to that, there are lots of other sort of practices that can help you breathe a bit deeper as well. Things like meditation and guided visualization or yoga. These sort of relaxation practices and tools can really support you to relax your body. And second to that is things like self-care. What brings you joy? What really bolsters you and makes you feel better? Do those things more and make time for them. Self-care is not selfish, it is necessary, particularly when you are under increased stress. So I really encourage you to have some sort of self-care ideas or routine, whatever works for you. It's very individual. Another thing is being aware of your thoughts. Our thoughts drive our emotions, which can drive our stress. So being aware of some of the things that you might be thinking that might not be healthy for you, or when we have those negative spirals downwards, maybe jotting them down in a journal, that might help you to become aware of some of those thoughts and just think, what's the alternative? How could I think about this in a different way? Or getting some support from a counsellor or a coach to do that. Another thing is other people can cause a lot of stress during infertility. So maybe it's around being strong and managing those in a different way. It may be that you have to sort of slow down or not see certain friends as much if they're causing an area of stress. Being really clear with family and close friends around what you need. And being open and chatting with your partner in as much of a fun way as you possibly can, because that's really important to try and bring some of that fun and those open elements back into your close relationship. Getting support really with stress, you don't have to go through this alone, and I think that's really key. There is support and there are tools out there for you to cope with the stresses of infertility a little better.